This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
A very good evening and a very warm welcome to the show. You're watching News Tonight with me, Ashmit Kumar. Now, this is the one show that gives you a quick roundup of issues that matter and developments that make an impact. Your concerns here on News Tonight. A lot has transpired today. Heated debate and tussles in the corridors of power to fresh wave of heinous crimes that is threatening to engulf the city. We also have a fact for you, an exciting look into the day's biggest developments from the sports arena. Our sports reporter Natasha will give us a quick look at that and a lot more. And speaking of a lot more, Natasha, I hear there's the latest mean machine doing the rounds of Indian roads.
Yes, Ashmit, 1200 horsepower and of course 16-cylinder engine and of course going up to about 267 miles per hour. It is the Bugatti Veyron that's come to India.
It's a lot of action expected on the roads. Natasha, we'll come back to you with a lot more in just a while. But first, let's take a look at the headlines. After floods, Karnataka says there's deficit of water. Karnataka says Tamil Nadu will fight Karnataka legally.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister should call an all-party meeting and all agriculture workers association meeting immediately.
Opposition comes down heavily on the Chief Minister. Vaiko slams Karnataka's position. CPM demands an all-party meeting. Was this 17-year-old science undergraduate from Cuddalore raped before being burnt alive? House owner and his wife arrested on suspicion. Cement prices and tempers go through the roof. Builders protest across Tamil Nadu look to dislodge the cement price cartel.
Ultimately, we are not going to be much losers. The entire common man is going to be loser.
Never-ending woes of the Chennai airport expansion plans. Residents oppose plans to build a secondary runway at the airport.
While people live in fear here, transparency seems to have become a casualty.
Now that was a quick roundup of all the news and action in and around your city. Let's also have a look at some national stories hitting the headlines. At least 2 people are feared dead, 10 others trapped in debris after an explosion at a public health center in Kanpur. 60 locations in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Jamshedpur raided by the Income Tax Department for Commonwealth irregularities. The Mumbai Adarsh Society scam is being investigated by the CBI. A name similar to Ashok Chavan's mother-in-law's is in the list of beneficiaries. Narendra Modi takes his battle with Sushma Swaraj to the BJP president. Nitin Gadkari asks her to show restraint. If specific information on 2611 did exist, it would have been passed on in time. The US responds to Home Secretary's charges. And Lalit Modi sends a letter to the passport office on being available for questioning. Now, the top story at this hour, the ghost of the contentious Kaveri dispute comes back to haunt the 2 most progressive states of the south of the Vindhyas. The Water Resources Minister of Karnataka yesterday said that the state cannot release the water from river Kaveri to Tamil Nadu as per the interim award due to a deficit of water. Tamil Nadu today reacted quite sharply. While the Chief Minister says that the state will fight for its share of water legally, the Chief Minister's rivals in the opposition say that he is the one to blame.
This new warmth between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu in 2009 raised hopes of a peaceful settlement of the Kaveri water dispute. But the neighbours' latest decision to turn down Tamil Nadu's request for water for samba crop cultivation has put them on a new collision course.
Under
the interim order of the Water Tribunal, Karnataka should release 205 TMC of water to Tamil Nadu annually. But now its refusal has sparked a volley of political activity.
Yes, betrayed. The attitude of the Karnataka government is not acceptable and they are not lawful, they are functioning. Since the Tamil Nadu government is also not taking any serious steps to get the water from Karnataka. And also the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister should call an all-party meeting and all agriculture workers association meeting immediately.
For Chief Minister Karunanidhi, the timing of Karnataka's latest stand is seen as a setback, as it comes ahead of elections, a time when he would like to showcase his government's achievements before the voters. In Chennai with Shabir Ahmed, Jay Santosh for NDTV Hindu.
Now, this sensitive issue requires a different dimension in different contexts, and NDTV Hindu has tried in doing its bit in exploring what it means for the people here and for the political spectrum.
Because the Karnataka government has not released the water in a proper time, the Mettur was opened 2 months delay. So instead of June 15th, June 12th, they have opened the Mettur. We have to open the Mettur in the month of August only. Because of that, the entire Kuruvai crop we have lost.
Yes.
4 lakh acres we cannot able to cultivate the Kuruvai crop because lack of water.
Okay, what does that mean for us in terms to understand for a common man perhaps? How many days can the Mettur water, the water in the Mettur dam sort of sustain for the farmers in Tamil Nadu? From today, let's say.
Today, according to the storage capacity,
yes,
only for further 15 days the water can be released.
For the next 15 days,
next
you mean
days,
we can sustain
only that amount of water is been kept storage in Mettur. But the water, needed water is till the end of January, till the end of December or January, January first week, the water is needed for the completion of the harvest.
They are presenting a, I would say, a false picture. I don't know why they hesitate to release water when the dam is KRS is full, and out of the total combined capacity of 4 reservoirs across Kaveri in Karnataka, which is around 114,000 million cubic feet. They have 100,000 million cubic feet, that is 100 TMC. So they can release at least 30 TMC to Tamil Nadu when we have a standing crop which is over an extent of some 2.8 lakh hectares in the Kaveri Delta region. So when we want water desperately at a time transplantation is going on, so they should release water. It's not a question of demanding, making an unreasonable demand, but this is not only as per interim order, but also on a humanitarian basis, they should release water. I think, I really don't know why they are very what shall I say, why they show themselves to be unreasonable.
Well, there you have it, some of the experts probing at some obvious discrepancies. Moving ahead, the state of Tamil Nadu was up for a rude shock to hear a case of murder from Cuddalore that was out of midday. Was a 17-year-old science undergraduate from Cuddalore raped before being burnt alive? Now that is the question that Cuddalore police is asking and probing into. The first-year BSc student, according to initial reports, was first raped and then brutally murdered. The police have the house owner and his wife on their radar. They have been arrested on suspicion. Now, we were joined by Mr. Ashwin Cotnis, the SP of Cuddalore, who commented on initial reports from the crime scene and that there are many other angles to this shocking case.
Place about 15-30 hours yesterday. We've registered a case in this matter as it was reported. However, I would like to inform you that there are other angles too that we are inquiring into. The house owner, Rakshakar, and his wife, Rani, were present at the scene of crime, and there is some bit of news that her mother, the deceased mother, was also present, or she was at least informed by Rani immediately. And there are neighbors, a lot of witnesses available. The offence has been reported, registered as it was reported, but please bear in mind that investigations are yet to be completed, and it will be presumptuous to say that the crime as it has been registered is what would have happened. There are other angles and we are probing into all of them.
For more on this, we were also joined by our crime reporter Salim, who told us about the multiple angles that the police at this point is exploring.
The police say that the doctors need at least 3-4 days to give the official postmortem report. But however, in several cases, the doctors unofficially alert the police about the postmortem report. Whereas as far as this case is concerned, the police say that before drawing a conclusion, they rely on two things. One, the postmortem report. The postmortem examination was conducted this afternoon, and unofficially the postmortem report is likely to be out tonight or tomorrow morning. And secondly, the police say that they need to investigate more witnesses who are moving closely with the accused and the victim before they draw any possible conclusions in this story. As of now, the two people, the house owner and his wife, who's accused in this case, have been produced before a court, and they have been lodged at the jail.
Right now, and some more stories of crime from the city. The family of a man who was found murdered this morning in Tirunendravoor near Chennai has blamed the killing on what appears to be a gang rivalry. The man's remains were found near a lake. The suspected killer is said to be absconding. Pratiksha reports.
The search for 35-year-old Arun Prabha ended here. His remains were found with deep stab wounds amid a pool of blood on the banks of the Tirunendravoor lake. He was involved in low-level real estate business and worked for a small political group. Gang rivalry is suspected in the murder.
இங்க மீன் விற்கிறாங்க மாலான்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்களுடைய பையன் மீன் விற்கிற மாலா வந்து ஏற்கனவே அவங்க பையன் வந்து இங்க வழிப்பறி கொலை பண்றாரு. போலீஸ் புகார் கொடுத்தோடனே போலீஸ் வந்து அவங்கள பிடிச்சி போயிடுது 8 பேர். அந்த 8 பசங்களை வந்து நம்ம இவர் இறந்துட்டு அருண் பிரபா தான் வந்து போலீஸ் பிடிச்சி கொடுத்தான ஒரு தப்பான எண்ணம் அவங்களுக்கு வந்துச்சு.
இந்த நிமிஷமே காலி பண்ணிடுறேன்னு சொன்னாமா, அவன் இங்கே உன்னை தோண்டி அறுத்துறேன் பாரு, உன்னை இங்கே போட்டு தள்ளுறேன்னு சொன்னாமா, அதே மாதிரி ஆளை வச்சு செஞ்சுட்டாமா.
A knife used by fishermen was reportedly found near the body. The top suspect in the murder is said to be missing, along with members of his gang and his family. The police are investigating to find out the killer and their motive. In Chennai, Pratiksha for NDTV Hindu.
Well, clamour from the city builders grows louder as their profit margins take a hit. What's their reason for concern? Find out on the other side.